On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Thursday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We're going to kick it off with some updates before we get into this morning's main set of stories. So in yesterday morning's vlog, I made mention of a fatal knockings and clappings of a female in Greater Portmore, St. Catherine. That is more so in the Brayton Reedspen community. The woman that lost her life to a hail of bullets has since been identified as this female present on your screen, Carlen Miller. Now it is said that she's a bar operator and she was taken out in a hail of bullets by armed criminal elements. Another man was also conned up and seriously injured. Now the thing about this particular fatal knockings and clappings in my peeps is that the family was mourning the loss of life of her brother just over a week ago. It is said that her brother lost his life via a motor vehicle accident. Now, the regular ones them are now wondering if that motor vehicle accident was indeed an accident or if it was purposefully orchestrated. Because everybody I wonder what could have really cause a criminal element to come slap some can in a Carlen Miller's head like that and also injuring another. Now my peeps, we have to just go on and keep some close tabs on this one and see if we can figure out what really go on with Carlen Miller as it relates to her fatal knockings and clappings. Boy, may I tell you, the thing rough. Now in another update, as it relates to the two money bag we drop out of the beryllium truck along Sir Flores Glasspool Boulevard over there in Harborview in the Eastern Kingston Police Division. The police stated that they have arrested another man, a 52-year-old man identified as Alden Nelson, said to be a driver of Harborview in Kingston 17. It is said that after the security them bring them like a full story to the police them do some more investigation and go check Alden Nelson's home, where it is said, and I quote me, I follow exactly where the police them say now, and I quote, Nelson's home was searched and a small bag containing money was found. Note the term small bag. So where the rest of money there? Those two bags that allegedly fell from the back of the truck is said to have contained over 20 million Jamaican dollars. So it's a whole conspiracy, man. All I want to see a go on a beryllium with them trucks and all of that. Inside, coordinated activities are going and them collude with them criminal counterparts on the outside. Now, for the next update, I'm going to find that one here really strange. And On The Spot News Media make some checks to figure out what really going on. Now, according to reports reaching On The Spot News Media, is that the police high command may soon be pursuing a murder probe into the actions of two of their own following the fatal knockings and clappings incident in East Kingston on November 10. Now, the two policemen involved are from the Eastern Kingston Police Division. And based on information received relating to that recent fatal knockings and clappings, the JCF High Command has instructed that the policemen involved be detained whilst the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, continues its probe. Now, the police account of what took place says that they were on patrol. They encountered a group of men along Windward Road that had a three youth them. It is reported that during the encounter, gunfire was exchanged, resulting in the loss of life of the three individuals. One member said that he sustained non-life-threatening injury, and 2 illegal firearms were reportedly recovered from the scene. So guess what now, my peeps? That version of events has not been accepted by the police high command. In a statement to the media issued on Thursday, sometime around 5:20, the high command says based on information it has received about the incident, it has ordered the 2 policemen involved to be detained, and they will remain in detention pending the completion of a probe by the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM. A little Tweety bird say on the spot, you know say one camera, the right in the vicinity of the money machine that are the ATM, and the camera catch everything, and the policeman them look like they slaughter youth them. Notwithstanding, the information received is that the youth them are criminal for true. So it's not the fact that the criminal them get slapped away, but how them get slapped away. That is the thing. The cameras show say boy, the squad of them never act in accordance to the law. Hence, their detention by police high command. So on the spot, news media will most definitely be keeping tabs on this one, and also update you in subsequent newscasts. Boy, may I tell you, the thing rough. Now, we're going to get into this morning's set of stories. Now, over there in the Kingston Central Police Division, the Kingston Central Police are reporting the seizure of 38 assorted rounds of ammunition and a 9mm Mach 11 submachine gun in an abandoned building during an operation on King Street on Wednesday. Now, reports are that sometime around 6:30 a.m., lawmen were in the area when the building was searched. During the search, the submachine gun with a magazine containing 15 9mm rounds and additional 13 9mm rounds and 10 5.56 rounds of ammunition were seized. No one was arrested in relation to that particular seizure. Now over there in the neighboring troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled Kingston Western Police Division, in the Admiral Town Policing Space, a section known as Hartfield Road, a knockings and clappings going around the last night. It is said that a 35-year-old man get knocked up and clap up round there. But luckily for him, he's still among the land of the living. On the spot, news media is withholding the name of the injured person as to allow the police to continue their investigation into that particular knockings and clappings. And also over there in the neighboring police division to the Kingston Western, that's the St. Andrews South Police Division, off Maxfield Avenue along Glen Road, a double knockings and clappings go on. It is said that a man who is said to be the Don for Glen Road get caught up last night. Many of the ones them have it all over social media stating that he's no longer among the land of the living. But guess what? On the spot, news media made some checks and he's still here with us. Yeah, man. Now, videos would have shown Donavan Bailey laying on the roadway, seemingly lifeless, motionless, before police come pick him up and carry him to hospital. But miraculously, he's still alive, and not so well, but alive nonetheless. Now, the man in question is presently on your screen. and he has since been identified as 33-year-old Donavan Bailey, said to be a shopkeeper of 16 Glen Road. A next man said to be 40 years old also got conned up in that knockings and clappings. Now fingers are being pointed across the free. It is now stated widely all over social media that is criminal elements from the neighboring Kingston Western Police Division along William Lane that carried out that particular knockings and clappings. So right now, you know so that I got spark an all-out war because the Don never dead. So on the Spot News Media will most definitely be keeping tabs on this one and inform you as the knockings and clappings continues. Yeah man. Now over there in the St. Andrew North Police Division, along Whitehall Avenue, police attached to the Constant Spring Station is investigating the loss of life of a man who is identified as Byron Burton. The police report stated that his decomposing body was found inside his dwelling home that's along Whitehall Avenue in Kingston 8. The Constant Spring Police is presently investigating. And still in the St. Andrew North Police Division, they are also probing the seizure of 10 rounds of ammunition in Stonehill, St. Andrew. So reports reaching on the Spot News Media would suggest that the 7.62mm rounds were found in an abandoned building. The Constant Spring Police stated that they were acting on information on Tuesday when they reportedly went to a location along Erie Castle Road where an abandoned building was searched and the rounds was found. No arrest was made in connection with this particular find. The police also theorized that the high-powered weapon, preferably an AK-47 rifle, in which the rounds would be used, might also be in the area. It definitely, they're close by, but you miss the one there by the skin on the teeth. Yeah, man. But continue searching, squaddies. You just might find the rifle very soon, and I hope you do, because the regular members of Chan Public is most definitely depending on you. But anyway, make we continue. Now over there in the St. Catherine South Police Division, a 47-year-old St. Catherine man who was found guilty of manslaughter was sentenced to 5 years and 9 months in prison in the St. Catherine Circuit Court on Tuesday. Now the man in question has since been identified as Warren McFarlane, said to be of a Greater Portmore address in St. Catherine. He had pleaded guilty in relation to the knifing loss of life of a 37-year-old man identified as Radcliffe Copz, also of a Greater Portmore St. Catherine address. Now listen to what really take place. The presiding judge stated that McFarlane would benefit from a reduced sentence because of his guilty plea. She noted that he could have received up to 10 years imprisonment. But hear this now. The court heard that on September 9th in 2018, the now deceased man, that is Radcliffe Copz, broke into the man who was sentenced to a little over 5 years in prison, that is Warren McFarlane's house. It is said that Copz stole a television set and a bicycle from McFarlane's house. McFarlane received information about the incident and confronted Copz, and a physical fight developed. A knife was reportedly brought into play and Copz was knifed up. Copz died in the hospital from injuries, and the investigation led to McFarlane's arrest. McFarlane was eventually charged with the loss of life of Copz. Boy, may I tell you, the thing rough, trouble really not set like rain. Now the last thing that we are going to talk about is that the son of this criminal element present on your screen identified as Derek Azan, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Black Azan, get caught up. Yeah man. Now it is said that his son, identified as Michael Azan, 21-year-old so-called businessman of Shetto Road in Clarendon, was conned up and seriously injured by an off-duty police officer. It is said that the son of Black Azan, that's Michael Azan, attacked the officer whilst having a verbal turn physical altercation in close proximity to a business place owned by Black Azan. It is said that the officer sustained minor injuries to his right eye. It is also stated that he was rushed to the hospital where he was treated and released. But Michael Azan get a one can in a shoulder area deso and is considered to be in critical condition in the hospital. Now on the spot news media doesn't know for sure what had actually taken place leading up to the physical altercation which led to the police officer. We have to can him up. Now on the spot news media will most definitely be making checks into this one and see if we can figure out what really go on and why Michael Azan was canned up. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, is presently probing the matter. And the Maypen Police CIB is also probing the matter. So on the spot news media will most definitely update you in subsequent newscast. So anyway, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.